Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today I'm talking about the Pantene Expert Hair Collection, which is a new kind of range of hair care, shampoo, conditioner, serums, all that kind of thing. It looks really exciting to me. I've used it a couple of times, so I'm giving you a review on it's called the Keratin Repair range, because there's two different types in the range. So you've got the Keratin Repair range, and then you've got the Age Defy, I think it's called, range, which is for people with thinning hair, and it's to kind of thicken up your hair for mature ladies. I really would have loved to have reviewed that one, but I've got really thick hair, so there's absolutely no way I could tell you whether or not it had worked or done anything for my hair, because I literally don't think it could get any thicker. So I'm reviewing the Keratin Repair range. In each range there's a shampoo, conditioner, a mask, and then a kind of extra product, which in the Age Defy range is a thickening spray, and in this range it's called a split end fuser. So I bought three products. I bought this one, which is the shampoo. I bought the conditioner, just the normal conditioner, not the mask. And then I bought the split end fuser. Like I said, I was attracted to the packaging because I think the packaging is really, really nice. I liked the fact that they had a 3 for 2 on. I'm always looking for something like a deep conditioner and, you know, things to keep my hair kind of tangle free, and split end. I don't think you can repair split ends, but to kind of protect it and keep it in good condition. So yeah, the fact that they had 3 for 2 on was good, and I thought the price was fairly good as well, because I think it was maybe £5.99 each for the shampoo and conditioners. I'm not 100% sure, but it was either £5 or £6.99, and then I think this one was £6.99 for this, but like I said, it was 3 for 2, so that was pretty good. I was a little bit nervous of two things. One, this seems to be giving the same kind of claims as the Sensationail Platinum range, which is that it takes years off of your hair age. And I didn't get on at all with the Sensationail Platinum range. I really didn't like it. It made my hair feel so weighed down and heavy and greasy and lank, and it just did absolutely nothing for it. And I didn't use it again. And in fact, I think it was in a recent video, and I'm using the conditioner as a shaving cream. So I was worried about it from that point of view. And also the fact that it's keratin, because I've got a keratin product called Wella SP Luxe Oil, and my hairdresser had told me not to use too much of it because it can kind of make your hair feel dry and coarse, and I just didn't really understand that. I thought, how can something that's like an oil with keratin in it, which your hair's made up of, how can that make it kind of feel a bit dry and coarse? But it did. I did use too much of it one time, and I did feel exactly that. It didn't feel right. So I was nervous about those things when I used it, but trying to kind of have an open mind and trying them out so that I could give you guys a full review. So the first thing I tried was the shampoo. Like I said, I love the packaging. I think it's really lovely, and it looks luxurious, which I think is really nice. And you know, I know not everybody cares about the packaging, but some people do, and I like to have sort of nice looking things sitting on the bath, and I think this is just really lovely. What I was surprised about is the shampoo actually looks and smells really luxurious also. When it came out, I was expecting that sort of typical creamy white shampoo, or maybe even clear, but it's kind of this coloured here that you can see, this little drop here. And it's what I imagine liquid gold would look like. I really couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, that's really luxurious looking. Smells absolutely gorgeous. Really like it's a salon brand, I would say, and it feels lovely. It's really creamy, so I liked that. But I did of course worry that, oh goodness, this is going to be really thick and creamy and my hair is going to be weighed down. Didn't need to use too much, which is good. You get a really good lather from it. So I used it and rinsed it out, and I could feel when I rinsed it out that there was a residue, but my hair didn't feel heavy, so I felt fairly confident that it wasn't going to be weighing it down, because like I said, I could feel that it wasn't too heavy, but there was a little bit of a residue. You know, it wasn't that same sort of squeaky feeling that you can get. So I wasn't sure how it would blow dry. Anyway, so I used that, rinsed it out, towel dried my hair, and then combed through, and then I went on to put the conditioner in. Both the shampoo and the conditioner say fight damage for strong and shiny hair. They more or less say the same thing on the back. A triple active complex, 3 ingredients uniquely blended. It says exactly the same thing in the shampoo. Wraps hair, which is made mostly of keratin, with a protective layer to restore its healthy looking surface without weighing your style down. So it does actually say that it doesn't weigh it down, which is good. So I put this in my hair and thought that I would leave it for about an hour or so, because I've been doing that a lot with my conditioners. I'm really quite enjoying that. The thing is, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say to leave it in for even a couple of minutes. You know how most of them say, you know, most of them to me say towel dry your hair or rinse your hair, leave it in for a few minutes, then rinse it out. this doesn't say that at all. It just says to massage into your hair, pay particular attention to the ends, rinse thoroughly, follow with a split end diffuser. So anyway, I left it. I thought I would try it both ways, so I left it in and then rinsed it out. And again, you know, nothing particular when I rinsed it out other than it didn't feel heavy, and I was really pleased about that. So I thought, well, we'll wait and see if it's, you know, a nice condition, if I can get a comb through it. And I have to say, I am super, super impressed. Now, the first time I didn't use that at all. I just thought I'll completely ignore that so that I can kind of tell if it's the shampoo and conditioner. And I used 2 of my normal products. In fact, I did it on camera because it was on my Get Ready With Me, and I used a little bit of this on the ends, and then I used my L'Oreal Elvive Aqua Serum just in the middle, but not much at all, nothing more than I would normally use, so that I could kind of gauge, you know, how good this stuff was. And I have to say, my hair felt amazing. I think I said in the video, it felt really, really soft. It didn't get tangled at all while I was blow drying it. And it felt strong. I can kind of feel the difference when I run a brush through my hair, whether my hair is feeling weak or not, whether it's sort of, it's the way that it pulls out. I can't really explain it, but I can tell whether it feels weak or not. And it just felt really strong, but really soft and really healthy and bouncy, and really, really pleased. So then I tried it again last night, and this time I just sort of followed the instructions, used this, rinsed it out, put this in and rinsed it out immediately as opposed to leaving it. And I kind of thought that it would be different. You know, I thought it wouldn't be, my hair wouldn't be as silky soft because I hadn't left it in for an hour or so. But it wasn't at all. It was still really, really good. It still felt lovely and soft, still felt lovely and strong, exactly the same result. So for this particular one, there doesn't seem to be any need to leave it in for a long time. Whether or not, you know, internally in the structure it did anything more by leaving it in that long, I don't know. But so then I used a little bit of this on the ends of my hair, and I've also just used a little bit on it today to see how it reacts on dry hair, because it does say on it that you can apply a small amount in your palm and work through fingers on wet or dry hair. I didn't see any difference using this, but I guess I didn't really expect to, because it doesn't, this is just saying that it fuses, I'm not sure it can do that, but it fuses split ends. It says hair is comprised of mostly keratin. Our formula helps to repair keratin, fuse and prevent split ends. I think this is probably more in the preventing. So I didn't really expect to feel anything from that, and I wasn't surprised with that. I didn't really feel anything. I've used this today in the bottom of my hair. Like I said, I just put a little bit on dry hair, and it has kind of sunk into my hair. It's not leaving a residue on my hair, which is nice. It did leave a residue on my hands though. It was one of those that is quite sticky, and it made me want to wash my hands immediately. So I'm not sure of the benefit of this. I'm not sure about this one, but these 2 here I'm just super, super impressed with. They're just, I should have told you as well, the conditioner is not quite as luxurious looking as the shampoo, but is still that lovely sort of gold colour, smells lovely. Both of them smell absolutely gorgeous. But these 2 for me will definitely be repurchases. I would totally recommend them. I'm sounding a bit gushy, I know, but you know, I'm not easily pleased with hair products, I don't think. But I think I've been looking for a drugstore conditioner particularly that does what my Wella SP does, which is makes my hair last 3 days, really conditions it well, you know, helps me get a brush through. And I think I've found it in this. And I've not particularly been a Pantene fan over the years, but I'm super, super impressed with both of these products, with kind of everything. I can't think of anything bad to say really about either of them. So really, really impressed. The other thing is, it did do the 3-day thing. For you guys that don't remember me saying, with my Wella SP conditioner, if I use that combined with my Tresemme deep cleansing shampoo, I seem to get 3 days out of my hair as opposed to my usual 2 days. And I don't know what it is, but it's something in the conditioner that somehow doesn't attract as much dirt. And my hair just feels cleaner for longer. And I actually used it when I went to London because I didn't really want to wash it in the hotel, because I knew we would be getting in very late, as we did. We got to the hotel at like 9 o'clock and we hadn't eaten even at that point. And then the following night we were coming home, and we were going to again be not home because of a late flight until 10 o'clock. And so I thought if I could get away with not washing my hair for the 2 nights I'm away and get it to last 3 days, that would be really good. So I used my Wella SP conditioner. And sure enough, I didn't need to wash it when I was in London, and even when I got home, because I thought, well, worst comes to worst, when I get home from London, even though it's late, I will wash it if it's feeling awful. And it didn't, even though I'd been traipsing all over London, which is obviously not the cleanest place to be, and normally you do feel a bit grimy. Not at all. My hair still felt really good. Anyway, the point I'm making is I did get the same effect from this. When I washed it last night, it really did not feel like it needed washing at all, even though I hadn't washed it for 2 nights. 2 nights? Yeah. The usual. I wash it one night, have one night I don't wash it the next night, have one night I don't wash it, you know, like that. So I don't think I would bother buying the mask. That's the only thing I would say. I think I will repurchase these, and I will probably buy the shampoo, the conditioner, and I'd probably buy 2 conditioners if they've got the 3 for 2 on. I just don't see any reason to try the mask, because this felt like a kind of treatment, and I can't see what more the mask would do. So it was maybe just a little bit more of a thicker formula. By the way, this isn't thin. You know how I normally like really thin conditioners? This isn't thin, but it's easy to spread through the hair, very easy, but it is quite a thick. I suppose it's medium. It's not really thick, it's not really thin, it's medium, but it's easy to get through the hair, and you don't need to use too much, although that's how much I've used for 2 goes. So this is probably going to last me maybe 1 or 2 more, which isn't too bad at all, is it? Okay, that's everything on those. If you've got any other questions, anything I've not covered, stick it in the comments below. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope that was useful for you. Maybe you were looking at this and thinking about buying it, or you're looking for something to give your hair a boost. I would definitely recommend these. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again soon.